About a month ago, I published a tutorial showing how to run multiple themes on a WordPress site at the same time based on rules that you define. And a lot of you asked, once you've defined a rule to show a certain theme, it's not the active theme, how do you then customize that theme? What if you want to change the background colors or change some widgets or do whatever to that theme? How do you do that when it's not the active one, but it's being shown on your site based on a rule? And this tutorial shows you how to do just that. I'm going to show you how to customize any theme that you've set to appear for any reason on any part of your site using this plugin, and we're getting started right now. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Bjorn from WPLearningLab, where we help you get better at WordPress so you can earn more for yourself, for your clients, and for your business. If it's your first time here and you like WordPress tips and tricks and getting better at it and serving your clients better, then start now by clicking subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything, and also make sure you sign up for the private WPLearningLab Facebook group where we can hang out, ask questions, help each other get better at WordPress. There's a link in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. And with that out of the way, let's head into the screen capture. So in the previous video, we set up all our rules under settings and then multiple themes plugin. And the way it works in a nutshell is you set up rules on this page right here. When you scroll down, watch the other video for a step-by-step walkthrough of how to do this. But essentially it boils down to you have an active theme. If we go to appearance and then themes right now, there is a theme that's active, and then we're showing other themes based on certain rules. And the trick becomes, how do we edit those other themes? The active theme is simple. When the active theme is active, all the widgets, if we go to appearance, the widgets, the customizer, the menus, all of those things are based on the currently active theme. So how do we make changes to the theme that is not active, or themes that are not active? What I do is I go into advanced settings, then I scroll down, and we have a theme for everything section. So here's the trick that I use. I select from this drop down the currently active theme. So let's say, for example, Aveda is my active theme, and then I have different rules set up that show Tokyo Online or Travel Light and Color Snap for different pages. But Aveda is the main theme throughout the site. So I choose that for active theme for everything, and I click on Save Changes. Now if I go to the front of my site, we see that Aveda is the active theme, which is good. Now if I go into Appearance and then Themes, I see Aveda isn't actually the active theme. The Divi Child theme is. So I can be in the back end here making changes to the Divi Child theme, but Aveda is actually the active one. And then maybe the Evolve theme is one I use for other pages I want to customize. I'm just going to click on Activate to activate that one. And then on the front end, still Aveda is going to be the main one. And then based on the other rules that we have set, the pages that we go to are going to be specific themes based on those rules. So now we have Evolve as the active theme. If I go out here and refresh this page, we're still going to have Aveda. And if I go into the blog, we're still going to have Aveda. And then if there are other rules that specify a different theme for the blog, we see the other theme here. And what this means is we can now edit the widgets, the customizer, the header, the menus, the CSS for the Evolve theme as though it were the active one, because it actually is the active one. But our true active theme, which is Aveda, is being set by the plugin to always show. And then once you've done all those changes, you can either leave it how it is, or you can go back into the plugin options and then go to advanced settings and then set this theme for everything back to 0 and save changes. And then we'll be back to showing whatever theme is active as the main theme, which was that theme. I know it sounds confusing, but I think how I explain it makes sense. If it didn't make sense, leave a message in the comments down below. There are some other ways that the plugin developer outlines under theme options. There's a bunch of other ways in here that allow you to change options and settings on themes, but I think the one I just showed you is the simplest, and it makes the most sense to me. The other ones are kind of abstract and strange. There's one at the very bottom where they're talking about installing a different plugin, a test drive plugin, and using that to do things. And the plugin is actually out of date. This plugin is 3 years, not updated for 3 years. Not updated for 3 major releases 2 years ago, so I wouldn't recommend going that route. Just go the way I just showed you. Set a certain theme as a theme for everything, and then you can change out the themes in the back end as the active theme and then make adjustments to those themes as necessary. So that's how we do it. I hope this video helps you. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit subscribe, then the bell icon so you don't miss anything. Check out the private Facebook group and the link in the description down below. And next up, check out one of these videos that popped up on the right hand side so you can get even better at WordPress. And until next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.